babe. On your way home from work, could you stop by the store and pick up some diapers and baby wipes for Lizzie?
Yeah, I don't mind. What brand do you usually buy again?
Really? You don't remember? We buy them all the time. It's the brand with the blue logo from Jampers.
Could you just send me a picture of what they look like? And is the store near the train station even still open at 9 p.m.?
No, they close at 8. Aren't you going to get off from work at 6:30 p.m. as usual?
Not tonight. Sorry about that. I don't know any other store or pharmacy that's on the way home, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them either.
Is that how late you're coming home tonight? Are you staying overtime at work again? Are you sure they aren't overworking you?
Well, actually, I'm going out to drink with some coworkers, so it's still kind of work-related. But yeah, I'm fine.
Huh? You're going out to drink? I'm over here struggling trying to raise a baby and you're out there drinking?
Well, my boss invited me, so I don't really have a choice. If I turn him down, he won't like it. Anyways, I don't think I can make it back before 8 p.m. tonight.
Okay, fine. I think I might have enough to last for tonight, and then maybe we can buy some tomorrow. It's the weekend, so you're off, right?
I won't be here over the weekend, so I won't be able to lend you the car. I have other plans.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that. Do you have to work? You don't usually have to work on the weekends, right?
Well, on Saturday, I'm going golfing with some of the guys from work, and then Sunday, we're going fishing. It's all technically for work, though. I'm leaving at 7:30 in the morning.
Ugh, you're doing all that this week, too? You had a bunch of stuff to do last weekend, too, didn't you?
It's all work-related and things that I can't turn down. You know that. Maybe you should buy your stuff during the week instead of waiting for the weekend as well.
It's a lot of work to take a newborn along with me shopping, you know? And you know we don't have enough money for a babysitter. Diapers and formula and stuff like that are all really heavy, too. So imagine lugging around all that plus pushing the stroller. That's why I'm asking you for help.
Then why don't you just buy them online? It might be a little bit more expensive than going to the store, but that's a lot easier on you, isn't it?
I guess so. It's just that taking the car and going shopping with you also helps me spend time with you, and I like it. Fine. I'll take care of this.
Well, don't be like that. You sound like you're sad or something.
I just kind of wish you were more involved in raising our baby, that's all. You're never around that much. I know you have to work during the days, and that's fine, but you're always coming home late and going out on the weekends. I just thought you'd be home on the weekend so I could finally get some sleep as well.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'll make sure not to make any plans for next weekend, okay? If anyone invites me to any more work events, I'll just turn them down.
I'm sure I've heard you say that dozens of times already, though. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I don't think I'll have anything coming up for next weekend. I'll also watch Lizzie Friday night to Saturday morning, so you can get all the sleep you need. Don't worry about it, okay?
I'll hold you to that then, Larry. If you're sure.
I'm sure you'd be alright even if I wasn't here. You're a tough girl, Linda. You've been doing fine on your own this whole time.
I'm doing it on my own because I have to. You don't give me a choice in the first place. So what am I supposed to do?
But you're still doing it. I wouldn't expect any less from you, Linda. You're really amazing and a strong woman. You say that it's hard, but you still make it look easy. It never looks like you're struggling at all. You really have nerves of steel.
Enough with all the praise. I just need you to help me. If I continue on like this by myself, I know I'm going to break down one day.
Okay, I understand. Starting next week, I'll do my best to help you out, okay? Promise.
You promised me, okay? Don't forget it, Larry. Hi, Linda. I'm sorry for messaging you so late at night. Are you still awake? Hi, Katie. I haven't heard from you in a while. And don't worry, I don't usually go to sleep until around dawn. My daughter never goes to sleep during the night, and she keeps me awake anyway. I'm sorry to hear about your sleep. Well, listen, is my brother over there at home with you right now? He's out at work. He says he'll be home tomorrow. Is everything okay? Yes, I'm doing all right. But are you okay, Linda? How have you been holding up? I'm doing well. I mean, I'm just the same as always. Just a little tired, but otherwise I'm fine. And you? That's good. I'm glad to hear that you're all right. Me? I don't know. I'm sorry, but I've had enough and I'm mentally exhausted. I really have to talk about this with you now, or I might lose it. Talk about what? Is everything okay? No, it's not okay. I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop bringing your child over to my house. I might be a nursery school teacher, but that doesn't mean I don't have my limits. What? You can't just leave your child at my house every day. It's actually quite absurd that you'd even think that it was okay to do that in the first place. But I never left my baby at your house. What are you talking about? I've never taken my baby to your house. Not even once. Larry brings Lizzie to my house every single day. He even brought her here yesterday and just left. No, that can't be true. I was with Lizzie the entire day yesterday. I was with her at the pediatrician's office, so there's no mistake about it. Are you sure? I don't understand this. I'm positive. I even have the bill and prescription if you need to see it. They have yesterday's date on them. Do you want to see them? Wait, really? That's weird. Did Larry really bring a child over to your house yesterday? That doesn't make any sense. Yes, he did. It was a baby girl, and he came every day asking me to take care of his daughter, so I obviously assumed it was your daughter. He always left her for the whole day, too, as if I didn't have my own things to attend to. He told me how tired you've been, so I've been putting up with it, but I can't do this anymore. I'm with my daughter every day, so that must mean that he's bringing a different baby to your house, right? What the hell is going on? Larry told me that you were suffering from postpartum depression and it was really difficult for you to take care of your baby. He said that you weren't in the state of mind to look after her, so you needed some time away from her. What? Postpartum depression? Where did he get that idea from? I don't know, but I just really want to know whose child he's been dropping off at my house then. What the hell is he doing? Has he been lying to the both of us? He also told me not to talk to you about it since you were going through your postpartum depression and you were mentally unstable. Was that so I couldn't find out about that he's been lying? He knew that if you spoke to me about it, then I would have put two and two together. Oh, he tried to be sneaky. He thought he could play us for idiots. Linda, I'm so sorry for attacking you like that. I probably should have just asked instead of yelling at you. Don't worry, Katie. If anyone needs to apologize, sorry to say, but it's that stupid brother who happens to be my husband. I have a feeling he's done something awful.
Hey, Katie. I kind of feel bad for asking this again, but could you look after Lizzie again? Linda has been feeling really bad lately, so I think she needs some time on her own again. The whole postpartum depression thing, you know. It looks like it's gotten a lot worse.
You're coming here to drop her off again, are you? That's the third time this week, and it's only Wednesday. You're here every day.
Come on. It's your cute little niece, right? Please. I have to work, so I can't look after her today. I didn't want to have to ask you today, but I don't really have any other choice.
Really? Well, that sucks for you, doesn't it? I'm not looking after her today, because I'm not even her aunt.
What are you on about? Of course you're her aunt. If you aren't her aunt, then what would that make you?
Actually, this is your wife. I believe you have some explaining to do.
What? What do you mean? Am I talking to Linda?
That's right. Whose child have you been dropping off at Katie's house this entire time?
Why are you using my sister's phone? What's going on? I didn't make a mistake and text you instead, did I? I'm sure this is Katie's number.
I'm with her right now. I decided to pay her a visit and I'm at her house having tea.
What? Why? I didn't know you two were that close. What happened?
Am I not allowed to be close with my sister-in-law? Is that a crime? Or is it because you just didn't want me to find out that you've been leaving someone else's child at her house?
Okay, well, there's a good explanation for that, okay?
Well, I'm waiting. Whose child have you been leaving at Katie's house? Because I know for a fact it wasn't mine.
It's my friend's kid. I had to tell her it was my own kid or else she wouldn't have agreed to look after her. I know my sister, and she wouldn't want to be trusted with someone else's kid unless she was related. I didn't have a choice, so I had to lie to her.
Oh, okay. I see. So you asked your sister to look after your friend's baby, but you made her believe it was your own. Then you should be able to tell me which friend it was, right? I just need to make sure it was them. So just give me their name and number. So go on. Whose is it?
Well, I can't really do that. I can't just pass on their personal information like that without getting their permission first, right?
Spare me the excuses. That's not why you can't tell me. The reason why you can't tell me is because that friend isn't real.
No, it is. I'm not lying.
I call bullcrap. Let me give you one more chance, Larry. Whose child did you give to Katie?
Okay, fine. The baby is mine, okay? She's my kid.
Excuse me?
And she's Lizzie's half-sister.
OMG. Are you serious? So you've been cheating on me this whole time? And you went and even had a baby with this woman?
I met her at work. She only came to my department as a temporary replacement for another worker who was relocated, so I only worked with her for a year.
So it only took you a year to get her pregnant and give birth, huh? You got her pregnant at the same time that you got me pregnant. You're literally disgusting.
I'm really sorry.
You're unbelievable, Larry. I don't believe this.
I'm really sorry, Linda. I don't know what else to say.
Well then, Katie has something she wants to tell you. I'll give her the phone. This is Katie. Do you understand what you've done here? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, Katie.
How could you? You used me to keep your cheating a secret from your wife? I can't believe you. I'm your sister. You're the worst. I hate being lied to. You know that already, don't you? So how dare you lie to me like that?
I know that. I was going to tell you, eventually. I knew I had to tell you the truth, but I just didn't know when. But I'm telling you, I was going to tell you. I'm so sorry.
Do you think you can just say sorry and I'm going to forgive you like that? This is a serious situation, Larry. Every single day you came and dropped this baby off at my house and you didn't even stop to think about how much work it was for me. I have a life too, you know. It was such a hassle to have to take care of this baby while I was doing my work and taking care of my own things. Even so, I agreed to look after the baby because you told me how much Linda was struggling to take care of her. You took advantage of me.
I figured you could take care of her since you're a nursery school teacher and you're good with kids. So I thought it was a good idea. Don't you love kids?
I take care of kids because it's my job. Yeah, I like kids, but when I'm at home, I'd like to relax and avoid taking care of other people's kids. I only agreed to do it because I wanted to help out my family.
Well, the baby I've been leaving in your care is still technically your family. She still is my biological daughter. And that makes her your niece, just like Lizzie is.
That's completely different. Are you stupid or something?
What? How is that different? She is my daughter, and there's nothing that will change that. She will always be your niece, whether you accept it or not.
I hate people who go behind their partners' backs. And you even lied to me, and you took advantage of me. After all of that, you expect me to treat her like my own family? You expect me to treat her like Lizzie?
I guess that would be asking for too much. But still, I didn't have anyone to take care of her. You were my only hope.
There's no way you couldn't find someone else to take care of her. You have friends. You have coworkers. You could have spent money and hired a nanny or something. Daycare?
It's a lot easier said than done. I really did look, but I couldn't find anywhere. Daycare is more expensive than you think.
You couldn't even spend a little money on your own illegitimate child. What a cheapskate. If you think I'll accept your excuses, you got another thing coming, Larry.
But I couldn't ask any of my friends or family since I had her through an affair, and it's been really rough trying to raise this baby without any help, and I don't have that much money either.
Well, if you were ready to have another baby, you should have been prepared to take care of it, don't you think? You should have known what you were in for. I don't think you're in the position to be making selfish complaints like how expensive it is and things like that.
I'm sorry. I really do regret lying to you about this whole thing. But that just shows how desperate I was. If it was something I could manage, I wouldn't have asked you. I wouldn't. I really didn't have a choice. I'm really sorry.
Can you imagine how Linda feels right now? She's been raising her baby all on her own, and now she finds out that her husband cheated on her and had another child? You don't have the right to call yourself Linda's husband or Lizzie's father. You never took care of them or treated them like they deserve to be treated.
I do feel bad about what I've done, and I feel especially bad about the situation I put Linda in. I'm serious about that.
If you really do feel bad about it, then you should sincerely apologize to her, not me. Enough with the lame excuses and take responsibility for what you did to her. Like a man.
This is Linda. Linda, I'm really sorry. Everything is my fault. Can we talk about this together?
Sorry, but I'm not going back to that house.
What do you mean you're not coming back?
Bye.
Hey, wait! Don't go!
I'm not going back to that house because Katie offered to let me stay at her place tonight. I couldn't even stomach the thought of going back, so I took her up on her offer.
But what about the baby? Don't you need to go shopping? How can you stay over her house when you don't have diapers and stuff?
Thankfully, Katie has diapers and baby food at her house. You left your baby at her house so often, she ended up having all the supplies I needed.
Oh, I see.
Katie bought all those things for her niece that she loved so much, but it all ended up going to some other baby. Now finally she gets to use them for the baby she bought them for.
Is that how much you don't want to come back home? Are you ever going to come back?
I don't know. For tonight, I'm staying at Katie's. I don't even want to see your face right now. Even if I absolutely had to go back home, I wouldn't say a single word to you. I wouldn't even look at you.
Okay, I get it. You need some time, right? I'll come pick you up tomorrow morning. Morning. I'm coming to pick you up now, okay?
You don't have to.
Listen, I understand that you're upset, but you can't stay at Katie's house forever, can you?
You don't need to tell me that. I already know. That's why I decided to go back to my parents' house. My dad is coming to pick me up.
What? Your dad?
I told my parents all about what you did to me. I told them that you cheated on me and even got the girl pregnant. Then I told them about how you used your own sister to keep the secret from me. They were not happy about it, to say the least. They told me to get a divorce and take my daughter and move in with them. And that's exactly what I intend to do.
Divorce? No! Wait, is your dad already heading over to you now?
What, do you want to come too? You're free to do so, if you really want to. I won't stop you. My dad might punch you in the teeth, but it's up to you.
Wait, but you're not serious about the divorce, right? I think that's going too far, Linda.
Really? What makes you think that? I mean, you tricked your sister so you could find someone to take care of your other child. That must mean you love the child, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, she's still my child.
So you love your other partner and her child more then. Got it. If that's the case, then you should just move in with your partner and be with them instead. I don't plan to fight with her over you, because she can have you. You clearly didn't care about me and Lizzie, so I'm letting you go.
No, wait. That's not true. I never put them above you and Lizzie. I still love and care about you, too.
Don't give me that. Name one time you've ever helped with taking care of Lizzie. And I don't mean sending money for shopping or crap like that. When was the last time you fed her? Or gave her a bath? Or changed her diapers or even played with her? On top of that, you never even tried to find anyone to help me take care of her. But you did all of that for that other woman. You never thought to try and help me like that.
Well, that's because she was going through that postpartum thing. So I had to find someone to help her take care of the baby.
What, postpartum depression? That's funny, because I recall you telling your sister that I was the one who had the postpartum depression. But the truth is that your other partner was the one who had it, huh?
Her mood completely changed ever since she gave birth. It got so bad she got hysterical and even started hitting me. Before she gave birth, she was such a sweet and cute girl. She was funny and made friends with everyone. But now she's like a completely different person.
Wow. You're really in my messages talking about how cute that other girl is? So you really liked her more than you liked me, didn't you? But then you saw her suffering from the postpartum depression and decided I was easier to deal with? That's why you came back to me?
No, that's not it.
Oh, it's not, is it? Then what's the point of trying to stop me from leaving you? Don't you think it's better if we break up and you just get married to her? Or what? Did you get tired of her, too? Did you start to lose feelings for her because she didn't turn out to be that perfect girl you thought she was?
No, I didn't get tired of her or anything. But it just made me realize how amazing you are, as a mother and as a person.
Amazing?
You've been taking care of your baby and you make it look so easy. I know it's a hard thing to do, but you never let it show. You're so different from her, like mentally.
What the hell?
It's been really tough since she got the depression, and I don't know how to handle it.
If you get with someone, then you have to be there for them and support them no matter what happens. You can't just drop someone because of a mental condition. That's terrible. Besides, it's none of my business if you're suffering because of your girlfriend's depression.
I love you, Linda.
On top of everything you've done to me, you just proved that you can't even take care of a woman if she's mentally vulnerable. Because you don't want to deal with it. If I ended up staying with you, I might become depressed myself. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. I'm done.
Linda, wait.
After that, I was able to get a divorce from Larry, and I got him to send me a fixed amount of money every month for child support. And the other day, I heard that he got married to whoever he was seeing, and that made his sister Katie so mad that she hasn't spoken to him since then. Katie would never stand for cheating, so she definitely won't forgive him for being unfaithful to his wife. She also didn't like the other woman anyway, so it wasn't difficult for her to cut him off and out of her life. On the other hand, his new wife's mental health never really improved. He always got mad at her for that, and their relationship got worse. I guess you can figure out how that ended, but it's none of my business anymore. My daughter Lizzie and I moved in to live with my parents for now. I've always been taking care of her by myself, So it's really nice to have my parents help me. Thanks to my parents giving me time to relax, my body and mind are extremely healthy. From now on, I'll do my best to balance my health and well-being so I can raise my daughter the best that I possibly can. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave a like. See you in the next one!